Unboxing the PRISMXR Carina W1.
If at any point during the video you want to check out this exact same product, there's Amazon links below.
This is a wearable battery for the Quest, which is really cool to not add weight to your head. A pretty basic packaging setup here. Some details on the side. PRISMXR logo. Let's get this thing open. A basic cardboard box, but that is a very cool design. This is a metallic finish. Actually, I think this is metal. It feels like metal. And then this is all rubberized here, but a very cool setup here. It's not too heavy at all. If you're wearing this on your belt, I can already tell it's not going to cause fatigue, but again, that will be tested, but it doesn't seem like it. It's slightly bendable, which is very, very cool to form to your body. Plastic here, but it does feel like a much more dense, rigid, strong plastic. So you can see here, it's currently charged up to 2 bars since it just came out of the box. Actually a very nice click. That's a very high quality feeling button, which is nice. And then you have some paperwork, and then the actual belt, which again has a metallic, which I think this is real metal, and then on plastic again, a nice thick plastic here, faux leather or possibly real leather, but I assume that's faux. And then we have some fabric-y style material here. It looks like it was stretchy, but it actually only stretches from this point on. That's interesting. So you can see there, that stretches, but this part, totally rigid. So I guess this fabric, see how it ends, that changes the stretchiness. Very interesting. Then it looks like we have some Velcro on this side. Ooh, very cool. And then the other side of the belt here, I'm very interested to see how comfortable this is. It looks like it's gonna be very comfortable. So again, same setup here. Looks like it's basically identical there, but without a logo. Jumping into the rest of the box, looks like we have a charging cable here with, what is this? A cable channel. So maybe that you put that on the headset possibly. I'm not sure about that, but again, we'll see in the full review. That's gonna be in this video. So we have a 90-degree USB Type-C to USB Type-C. I hope they include a charging brick. Okay, so they don't include a charging brick. You will need a USB Type-C charging brick if you don't have one, or you can also use a USB Type-A to USB Type-C, like little converter piece. But that's everything in the box. But this I am very excited about. This is gonna allow you to keep that weight off of your head, but still have a much, much, much more extended battery. This is very cool, but let's get to the full review right now.
This is the PRISMXR Carina W1 battery belt, coming in at a price tag of $69.99. This thing looks awesome. It makes you look insane, and it is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery that has capability of doing 30 watts of charging. That is impressive. Now, this increases the playtime on the Quest 3 from maybe 1.5 hours to around 6 to 9 hours, and that's pretty much all day in VR. Not sure you're actually gonna wanna do 6 to 9 hours in VR, that would be intense, but very impressive if you don't wanna have to worry about charging your headset, or you do those longer gaming sessions pretty substantially, like 3 hours. I would probably max out at like 3.5 hours, but to each their own. Now, not only this, but this can also charge this from 0% to 100% in just about 2 hours. That is a game changer for sure. If you're definitely finding yourself running out of battery quite a bit on your Quest 3, well, this is definitely something to solve that issue. Now, the reason I like this is, number one, it is extremely comfortable. It adds basically no weight to your standing person. It's not like a head strap. The head strap battery packs, which I've actually used before, add weight on top of your head. And while I've actually really enjoyed some of my battery pack head straps before, this one is superior. It keeps your head very, very light, and you can either wear this crossbody like a shoulder strap, or you can wear it like a belt. I personally prefer wearing it like a belt because you really don't feel it. It's padded with a nice thick wide belt. It just feels nice. This makes it for a very agile and aggressive VR play style with having that extra battery and time, but without putting that weight on your head, which I really do like a lot. Now, the other thing is the USB-C from the belt goes up your back, and then it plugs into the Quest at an angle so it never gets tangled. And honestly, after playing for like 5 minutes, you don't really notice it even there. And that's really the reason we went for this over like a battery head strap, which I do still really like those, but this is just better. Now, the build here is fantastic. This thing is not gonna break. You could jump on this if you like to lay down in like a sniper position, a prone position, in your VR headset, you can do that. You're not gonna break this thing. The battery itself is fully rubber coated, and it kind of has like a small bend to it. It's very cool design. You then have the Prism VR logo in metal with a metal button to check the battery life, with 4 LED indicator lights for like its charge level. You then have these really, really nice elastic strap bands that are really, really wide, so they keep all of that weight dispersed really nicely and again, you don't really feel it while playing. The usability here is great. You can take this on or off really, really quickly with magnets, so there's no fatigue even for those long gaming sessions. And again, it just allows you to basically game all day. Again, if you want to check out this exact same product, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. And if you want to check out my main channel with longer form content, you can check that out right here. But this is a consumer tech review high speed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.